stupid.
Okay.
It's fine.
Thank you.
It's fine.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
I'll make it up with my comedy.
Listen, people aren't mean to the guests on the stream. They're mean to me.
Well, that's not nice.
You have nothing to worry about. They'll come over here and worship you and be like, "You're the best. I'm going to go watch her streams next." And I'm like, "All right, whatever." And they're like, "Arthur, you suck."
That's so rude. I hate when people do that.
I know.
Like, just leave.
My
Don't
no,
insult me.
my chat trolls me all the time. They're very mean to me.
They shouldn't be. You're lovely.
I am a horrible person. Welcome back to the second half, by the way. I love this cat high five that we're in the middle of here. Look at this. This is so good.
Hey.
Oh, man. Arrow. I don't know, man. I feel like we need to design a role-playing game around you, buddy. Just, I don't know what it would be or what it involves, but like
whatever his favorite thing to draw is.
Oh yeah.
A whole game just of that.
I mean, cute elf girls. So I see you laughing, but that's true. He's always like, "Arthur, can I get more cute elf girls on stream?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I don't know, buddy. I gotta find somebody who's like magical girl RPG or witch RPG." I mean, we got them. All right, we've already hit all of his, you know, magical girls, elf chicks, cats, witches. He really likes oversized witch hats too. Man's crazy for him. All right, speaking of, we've got Ronaldo disappearing into the darkness of the facility. You are all tasked with taking care of the elderly and retired for a few hours while a very tired nurse recovers. And you've now pledged to save Christmas.
As you do.
Yeah, I mean, that's just something that happens when you're 13 years old. You know, I forgot to mention at the beginning of the stream, most of us know about the power of friendship being magic. But today we're going to learn how magic is also friendship. I did it backwards, right?
You just said, yeah.
Friendship is friendship. No, the second way. Yeah, magic is friendship. Yes. The inverse is also true. Of course, I thought that the two groups would be better friends, but I feel like the cats have totally put them against each other.
It's just me.
It's just Lord Esteban. At the very least, I feel like Septimus and Luna are very good friends.
All these high fives, but they're at the expense of other people.
Yeah, well, that's
like
fine.
Every time she nails a joke, yeah.
Yeah, cats are kind of cruel like that, you know. So, where were we? What were we doing?
Well, Septimus is definitely distracting all of these old people by getting rubs. And anyone who's not scratching him behind the ears, he's just glaring at and going off towards someone else.
All right.
So he's distracting the old people from their misery.
I think Espon's doing the opposite and trying to run away from all the old people trying to pet him.
They're playing Connect 4. That's not misery. That's some good stuff. Okay. Wow. Look at this Connect 4 hate right here. All right. Okay.
I'm really bad at it. Like spatial relations.
All right. I can
Connect 4 is amazing.
I like it. We should play on stream sometime. Maybe we can do it on Tabletop Simulator. Do competitive Connect 4 with like a block.
You blocked me. Make it real anime.
Oh, yeah.
Anime.
He blocked him. Impossible. You've learned well.
He's learned. What am I going to do next turn? If I don't choose the right one, he'll get the 4.
So, I don't think there... Oh, actually, you have to make a beauty roll. That's literally what the skill is used for, Lord Esteban.
Okay.
You're a dude.
I'm going to do it so good.
Oh, Septimus. Sorry, Septimus. Yeah, you have a 1 beauty, right?
Because he's male, yeah.
Yep. I feel like that
rude.
song... I'm so fancy.
Oh, that's just how it is.
You already know. Yeah, we'll see how attractive you can be to these people.
Okay, so how do let's do this.
/ roll, space, 2d6. We'll roll 2 6-sided dice.
Okay, it would help if I was typing in the box.
Roll 20, yep. Well, you failed.
Oh.
You got the roll correct, though. First try.
Great.
You do not get the attention that you're looking for. In fact, your tail gets stepped on 3 separate times, twice by the same person.
Luna, we must leave this horrible place. It smells like moldy socks, and my tail is bent. Look.
Someone is trying to pick
come
Septimus up and is just like, Mitzi, Mama's here,
no.
girl.
Come here,
Mitzi.
I just like sweep Septimus up and like put her up on my shoulders. Like they're there. We only have to be here for a little bit longer. Do not worry. Then we will leave. But we have to make sure that the we gave our word to the nurse that we would wash the floor. And what are we if we cannot keep our word? I'm
Fine.
sorry.
Don't let them touch me again.
Fine. How about I brush you to make up for it?
I shall allow it.
Maisie,
Yes.
where is the litter box?
I don't know. You might have to go outside.
What?
You could steal that mean old man's
Did I just
newspaper.
hear what I think I heard? Go outside.
Mm-hmm.
What?
What's
This is insanity.
Yeah, you don't want to corral her
You
now.
can hold it until we get home.
What? I beg not.
Do you want to use the toilet?
What?
You know, the toilet.
I don't know what you speak of.
The big bowl of water that makes the flushing noise.
You know, when I
You
woke up
mean
this
the
morning,
drinking bowl?
I didn't think I'd be
Yes.
having a talk about how cats can use toilets in my life.
Why would I use the bathroom where the drinking bowl?
Because that's where people relieve themselves.
What? That is disgusting.
You're disgusting for drinking it.
Why would I not? It is obviously a refilling drinking bowl.
No, it's to help, flush the human waste away.
That is horror. Why do they not use a litter box?
Because then we would have to clean it. Unless
thought that
you want
just-
to clean it.
Luna is
I thought those just clean themselves.
No, I have to clean it.
That makes so much more sense now.
Luna is getting this translated in her ear while Septimus is like giggling. He's such an idiot.
Those are your 3 options. You can hold it, you can go outside, or I'll hold you over the toilet.
I'll just walk off
I'm just like
and
giggling
probably
in the
find like a
background,
Zen
Septimus.
garden or something.
Yeah, there's a Zen garden outside. Are you're gonna do it there?
That's obviously a really fancy litter box.
So
Can we mess with him while he tries to use them?
yes, you can. But specifically, there is a cat skill for this called Hide Your Shame. Let me go find it. Oh, grooming. Here we are. Hide your shame. When you messed up something, you can use the spell to effectively hide it. So if you want to mess up this Zen garden, you can then magic away your mistake. It costs
What?
2 magic points.
Are there plants and stuff around?
I mean, it's a Zen garden, right? So it's probably
Yeah.
like sand and some rocks and like a weird yin yang thing, and someone's like drawn doodles
Trying
in
to
it.
think, would this look like just an oversized litter box to a cat, or
Oh
an
yeah, for
actual
sure.
Zen?
Yep, ground
Fancy.
level.
So since I can
I-
talk to plants and flowers, is there any way I can like get them to like to move or anything to like scare him?
I mean, you can magic the plants to scare him.
I better talk to them.
I mean, if you talk to a plant, the plant might be able to wave in the breeze a little bit, but that's about it.
As far as the cat knows, he would not try to clean up his own mess.
All
He just
right.
now discovered
What, he
that,
wouldn't?
that Maisie is the one that cleans the litter box.
She will clean up.
Maisie, are you following him out here?
No, I'm just hoping that he's behaving.
Okay, yeah. All right. It sounds like Luna and Septimus are there, maybe.
I was like, shouldn't you be following him?
No, I'm watching the old people like we're supposed
Okay.
to.
Well,
Nailed it.
Septimus, why don't you go make sure he doesn't get into any trouble? That way he can get out of here as well, away from the old folks.
Fine.
All right.
I don't like
Septimus,
it.
You come out to the very obvious signs of Lord Esteban about to use the litter box.
Oh, so graceful.
While he's doing it, gonna interrupt a man on the litter box.
What? Who goes there?
It's time for our duel.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I accept your challenge.
Very well.
All right. We enter into catfight mode. If you're serious about this, guys.
I mean, he hit me in the face with a glove.
That's true, you did. All right.
I think that I don't know how this initiative order works, but
There's
I
no
should get a
initiative order.
surprise attack since he's pooping.
Lord Esteban, would you agree with that?
You can try to stop me.
I don't know. I think it all like leaked out when he got
Oh
spooked.
my god. Wow, I was gonna mark it this PG-13 and below, but you know, we're way past
I know
that
it's
now.
cat animal stuff. It's fine.
Listen,
Still rated PG.
I didn't. No. Listen, I've
Okay.
seen Zootopia. I know where the PG rating is, mate. A cat dropping a poop right in front of another cat. It's not it. All right. So you both have very similar stats. Your attack power is equal to your strength attribute. Every time you hit an enemy cat, you reduce their HP by that amount.
Oh no,
when
but
you
are
roll-
they technically enemy cats?
If you're about to duel, I think you are.
Okay.
Is there some other way you want to set it the duel? Just a straight strength on strength roll to see who wins?
What? Can I just pounce and knock him over into his own?
Lord Esteban, is
Face
this an acceptable outcome on a roll?
If you succeed, I fall into it, and if I succeed, you fall into it.
Sure.
All right, both of you roll your 2 pairs, so 4d6. Whoever has more successes will knock the other into a pile of
one. She
no
has
and
none.
nothing. The two of you battle in the litter box. It takes a few minutes. There's lots of like cat rearing up. Sand is going everywhere. The poop is in the middle of the camera, and you're both like battling over it. One of you like tries to pin the other and push the face into it, and then they reverse the grip. But in the end, you're both tired, angry, hungry. You're covered in sand. There's little rock chips everywhere, and there's a black cat watching you from the roof. That looks extremely disappointed in both of you. Just
Good. I'll get you next time. We'll call this a draw. You're lucky I went easy on you.
Are you kidding? I went easy on you, fool.
I am a renowned fencer.
I'm
You're
6
lucky
wins.
that I do not have my saber.
You are a year old.
What? That
That's
has
true, you are a
nothing to
year
do with it. Has nothing to do with it.
the black cat disappears behind the roof while the two of you are arguing.
Uh-oh. Did our witches see the black cat?
Nope, they're inside taking care of the old people.
I want to leave.
Maybe I can use my listen skills so I can like hear the cats outside.
Yep, go ahead.
Imagine we're also pretty loud.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, Lord.
There's a
Esteban
really
is
riveting
sure.
episode of Matlock going on right now, and they're talking about there's going to be a MacGyver marathon next.
Oh, living the life.
Next is Knight Rider.
Knight Rider. I mean, Knight Rider might be a little too exciting.
Well, Walker, Texas Ranger.
Oh man,
Palpitations.
I watched so
God,
much
sounds
Walker,
like my
Texas
dad.
Ranger back in the day. It wasn't funny. Because that's where the Ranger's going to be.
Let's see. So I roll a 2d6. Only have
All right,
one.
you have a listen of 1.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Ears. Nope.
When you're done, looking around, you thought you heard something briefly, and when you look down, all of your tools for making medicine are gone. Someone has taken them off of your belt.
Sorry, looking around. I look over at Maisie. I was like, Maisie, did you see anyone come in here?
What? I'm sorry, I was
missing-
playing Connect 4.
I'm missing all my medicinal tools.
Well, what'd you
Someone
put
has
them?
taken them. Well, I keep them on my belt in case of emergency.
Well, maybe you misplaced them. Maybe you forgot to pick them up from earlier.
We get a montage of you going and checking everywhere you've been in this facility. Your head like popping around doors. Well, first it's just your ears, right? And then it's your head. And then it's back to the ears. And then the ears disappear. You can't find it anywhere.
No, they're gone. Someone must have taken them.
Oh no.
Well, don't sound too worried. It's like, I must find Septimus. So I storm outside.
I quickly finish my game of Connect 4 and then follow.
Septimus is covered in sand, heaving, looking around wildly.
I look at her like, Septimus, what on earth happened here?
I won the fight. I won it. I won it.
What fight?
Shit, you are lying.
I told you
He's
to
lying.
It
watch
was
them.
a draw. Maisie, I require to be groomed immediately.
I just groomed you. What did you do?
This fool tried to call me on the gentleman's duel that I challenged her earlier.
Both
Then maybe you
witches,
shouldn't have challenged him to a duel.
Luna and Maisie, both
What?
detect the peculiar spell of Lord Esteban's offals. It's just sitting there in the middle of the Zen garden, uncovered, with no shame at all.
Esteban,
What?
why did you? Why?
It's a litter box. Why
It is
wouldn't
not
I?
a litter box.
What do you say? There's sand? There's a person that keeps breaking it. What do you mean it's not a litter box?
It is not a litter box. It's a garden.
What kind of garden has no plants and rocks and sand?
You know what? I am not cleaning it up this time. You better figure out how to get it picked up yourself.
This is absurd.
Come here, Septimus. Let's get you cleaned up.
The quicker you clean it up, the quicker I'll groom you.
Ooh.
Did you see that? He
Very well.
He just pooped right in the sand.
right
he
to the
didn't.
middle.
I guess
Yes,
it's
like
like,
he's
what was that?
so,
How
like,
much does that spell
royalty.
cost too?
2, yeah. I mean, when you use your cat magic, it just magically disappears. Everyone's watching it, and it's just like, woo. All of you know that it's still somewhere in the area. It's just hidden.
Fishy.
Oh, it doesn't like get rid of it. It's just
No,
like
it's literally hiding your shame.
okay.
Septimus.
Ah, it's all clean.
I'm crying.
Oh, we like to have fun here. Joke around.
I don't think I
Great.
should be here for this.
Septimus, I need your help. Someone has taken my medicinal tools.
A thief. I'll catch them.
Is there any kind
Where?
of the last place I had them, I swear I had them on my belt. When I was in the retirement home, just standing around.
I'm on the case. What can I do to? Do I have like a cat magic, or do I have to just go investigate?
Oh well, let's look at some cat magics here
Let's do
and
it.
see if there's an investigation cat magic.
Amore.
Yep, Amores doesn't like wearing the cat hat.
Yeah, most like laying on a towel, just kind of staring at me.
Yeah, that's about how cats work.
Ooh. What if I did a cat path to the destination, and the destination is all the magic stuff?
Woo!
Using the straight line, you can go towards a destination.
Do I have to know where the destination is, or can I just like use my cat senses?
I think I'll allow this.
Yes.
Aw, Septimus, you're so smart.
All right.
job.
Septimus, you believe you're so smart for just a moment as you disappear, and then you realize you're not very smart. How much magic does this cost?
1.
Cat bath.
Oh,
All right, that's real good. All right, so you
Wait,
reappear.
I have an emergency. There's a bug.
Oh,
I got it. Did I got it?
sick.
Okay, yeah, I got it.
Yeah, you look like you got it.
Oh, no.
Septimus,
My tacos. Okay.
you
they're protected.
emerge on a broom. That same black cat is now looking extremely scared, staring at you, eyes wide, like pretending you can't see it if it doesn't move. On the other side of you, sitting on the far end of a broom, is a young girl wearing all black robes, giant witch hat. It's also got a silver moon on the end of it, half moon. And she turns to look at you with completely dead eyes and reaches out and flicks you in the face.
Do I can like transport myself to
I mean, you're a witch. You want to use magic, you can do anything you want.
Yeah, I want to is there any way I can like transfer myself on my broom? Well, I guess not, because I would know it's in the
I mean, I can't say this well enough. You can use magic to do whatever you want. It just makes the spell more difficult depending on what you want to do.
Okay, I want to pinpoint where Septimus is, and I want to fly to where she is. Fly to her because I actually have a flying fast skill.
All right. So you're just trying to locate your cat.
Yes, because she's hopefully with my stuff. I want to make sure she's okay. He's okay as well.
All right.
The
I'll give
tools
this
can be replaced, but my kitty cannot.
difficulty 4.
Okay.
So let's look at assembling this. Bloop, 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 bloop. You are. What's your magic power level right now?
It's still the same day. It's a 4.
All right. Oh, so the difficulty of the magic is in reverse. So this is fairly easy. So I'm going to give you a 10. So you have a 14. Septimus, you believe in magic, correct?
Obviously.
You cannot exist without magic. So you need to roll. You get a 20. So you need to roll a 34 or less. Basically, if you don't roll double sixes, you'll succeed on this.
Okay. So what do I go off of? Because I have fly without your cat.
Oh, you're just locating him. Just roll
Okay.
2d6 for magic. No double sixes and you'll be fine. My God. My God. It's like every time in Skulls and Shackles when I was like, listen, Scourge, the only way
Why
you
did
can
you jinx
succeed
me?
is by rolling a 20. And then by the time I finished talking, you'd already rolled a 20. Some real bad stuff is going to happen.
Oh no.
The spell fails and collapses in on itself. You're casting this magic, and Maisie, you can sense that there's bad stuff happening around you. Like Luna starts casting magic, and it winks out, and just the sun starts getting less vibrant, and you can feel the hope ebbing out of the people inside the old folks' place. Everything is going kind of gray shaded, right? Like the grass is going from being green to kind of like, ugh. The water and the ice is going from being, like blue to like kind of metallic-y color. Lord Esteban is less royal purple and more black.
I'm gonna pick up Lord Esteban real quick.
All right, Septimus, back to you. You get flicked in the forehead. This black cat is staring at you, and it's just like, who do you think you are?
Is this not the bathroom? Oh, must have made a wrong turn.
You find yourself addressing Samantha Whiskerton Chambers the 14th.
Samantha Whiskerton Chambers the 14th. Good to meet you. I need the bathroom.
I'm afraid that you won't
maybe-
find it up here, and she gestures around you. She's floating 20 feet in the air above the bay, over a dock, but it looks like you're in some sort of spell ball that's making you invisible to everyone around you.
Do you think that maybe you could bring me to the ground?
Maybe you'd like to explain why you're here. I saw you around earlier fighting that other cat.
I make very poor decisions every day. This is just another one.
She briefly talks with her human, and the broom begins lowering, But the human continues staring at you with dead eyes. And if this was an anime, she'd be making the sound like G as she stares at you. And then the human pushes you off the broom. And Samantha Whiskerton Chambers the 14th is like, and stay out. We don't want you here anyway.
We could have been friends.
We could have been friends if you hadn't teleported to us without asking.
Oh, I am ashamed.
You should be.
Well, apparently they're the ones who stole my stuff.
So I'm on the ground now, like
Yes.
watching them.
Yep.
All right.
As you're watching, they start fading from view.
Have a good day.
We're still right here. You're just outside the invisibility spell.
Oh, thanks for explaining. Can I use more magic and teleport back to
Your cat
my
bathing
friends?
back?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you auto cat teleport. Amore, I bet you wish you could cat teleport. Yeah, that black cat looks just like you right now, staring at me. Not moving. Really creepy. Lord Esteban, Maisie, Luna, Septimus reappears in front of you out of nowhere.
Septimus, are you okay?
Septimus is less sky blue now and more kind of like a rich, kind of like cream blue deal.
Made a horrible mistake.
What
All of
happened?
All of your items have been stolen by a witch with dead eyes. She's got this cat with a really long name. I don't remember it. It probably wasn't important.
I mean, it might be slightly important to Septimus, but it's okay. Just calm down. Try to remember.
Samantha Whiskerton Chambers the 14th.
Oh, wow. That is a very long name. Good job for remembering that.
It's a long name.
What's a long name?
I have to shh. I'm speaking.
Did you hit Lord
Oh,
Esteban when you did that?
Oh, probably.
What?
I've seen cats do that where they leap up on the other one.
I haven't.
You're lucky I don't have my saber.
They're hovering above the frozen lake in an invisible sphere. She explained the magic to me because I was very confused.
And she's the one who has my tools?
Well, I used my cat magic to find them, and I appeared on her broomstick at least 50 feet in the air. I was going to die, but I charmed them into lifting me down to the ground slowly.
Well, I did try to get to you, but it seems I've made quite a mess of things here. Everything seems to have gotten quite...
What did you do to my fur? My beautiful fur. Oh, I'm hideous.
Luna's dress is the same color as Septimus now.
What,
too.
you weren't hideous in the first place?
Holy shit.
What did he say?
He said something so hurtful, I dare not repeat it.
I said...
I just kind of glare.
So while you are all talking here, you suddenly hear a stereo start playing the Pina Colada song from inside the nursing home. If you like Pina Colada, sitting out in the rain.
What is that absurd music? It makes no sense.
I'm gonna take Lord Esteban and start making him do the like little cat dance thing.
Unhand me! Unhand! I tried to bite her.
All right. Do you attempt to not be bitten, Maisie?
Yeah.
All right, Lord Esteban, make a roll. Make a strength roll. You fail. You try to bite her, and she easily overpowers you because you're a cat and she's human.
Instead of making his paws dance, I just
You
pick him
are
up and start
making me
spinning
look
around myself.
ridiculous.
He looks ridiculous.
So, question.
I will unhand me so I can show this other cat a lesson.
If you're intent on making him dance, I feel like you should roll dancing because I think that's a skill.
I
It's
do
a
have
skill.
that skill.
Very well. I don't know if he'll allow you to use him for help on this
No.
one, but
Absolutely not. I wish I could interfere as best as I can, but I can't.
you can interfere against spells though. If he was
Yeah.
casting one. All right, roll your dance. This dance gonna be okay. Nope. Yeah, you try to make him dance, but eventually he shucks out and like, I'm free.
I will be leaving a surprise in your hat later. How dare you make me look like a fool?
You need to loosen up, Esteban. Have a little fun.
I know fun. That was looking like a fool.
So from inside the retirement center, you hear someone shout, "You need to loosen up. Have a little fun." And then you hear a bunch of people cheering.
Where's that coming from?
We should investigate.
Yes. I also have a question. Can I still use my medicinal, like making medicines even without my tools?
No.
Or
Nope.
can I acquire new tools?
Yeah, you can go into town and try to like find a witch's shop or buy some.
Okay.
Unfortunately, you can't get them on Amazon because the bay is frozen.
They don't have drones yet?
No, not
drone
here.
delivery?
All the magic interferes.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Probably this town also has that one guy who's got like a no-fly zone poster outside his house, roams around with a shotgun. That's
Oh,
that's
that
a real
guy.
Like
thing.
one of those like has one of
Yes.
those like top things, like like the hunters was it like nest where they
Oh, deer stand?
deer stand, there we go. Yeah.
Yeah, got a drone stand, of course.
Drones at.
Arrow, you're
Gonna
doing a
get
great
'em.
job. I love these dead eyes, by the way, and how magic-y this is. This is Rebecca Charity Margrave. Yeah. Man, so good. It's your talent. All right. You head back inside. You haven't been watching these people. Someone has found a bottle of tequila, and a blender, and a pile of ice, and is trying to make margaritas out of those three objects.
That's not okay.
I'm aware that that's not how you make a margarita. However, that is what
don't
is
think-
happening here.
Septimus doesn't know.
Should we stop them or let them have a good time?
Oh my God, they will die.
You know, maybe alcohol and medicine, not a good idea.
Oh, that is true. They did just take a lot of medicine, didn't they?
Can I try to use my magic to give them non-alcoholic margaritas?
Yes, absolutely. Why not? There's no way this could go poorly, and you definitely won't roll double sixes on this. What's your witch power today?
6.
Oh, well, that's good. That's real good. Let's
I'm
see
tempted to
here.
make it as like interfere by making alcohol more alcoholic.
Ooh. Ooh. Unfortunately, you can't do that. You can either keep the spell from casting or not. Is that something you want to do?
Nah.
All right. I feel like this is a normal spell, right? So that's a 7. So that's a 13. Unfortunately, the people here already don't believe in magic. So 14 becomes an 18. So you need to roll 2d6 and try to get 18 or lower. 3 and 6 is 18, right?
Yep.
That sounds right. You get exactly what you need. The guy at the blender is just like blending ice and tequila together, and he pours it out and he tastes it and he's like, I didn't think that'd work. It's exactly like a margarita. Margaritas for everybody. And everyone's like, yay! And they begin drinking them, and it's completely non-alcoholic. There's one guy that's like, I'm so drunk right now.
I was gonna say, it's
Totally wasted.
that was good work. Quick thinking there.
Thank you. We should probably do something about the ominous looking everything now.
Yeah.
What do you mean ominous? It looks quite lovely.
Your colors are different now, Esteban.
What?
Yeah, you're almost black now, and so is Maisie's dress.
This is horde.
Your orange or your gold is kind of more of like an orange.
This is quite we need to fix this now, Maisie.
It's like
That's what I said.
Then why are we wasting time?
Because you know, piped up.
Go on, move.
Move where?
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's fix this.
Come here.
Do
How?
what you humans do. Fix things.
Magic? I mean, this happened with a spell. Could it be fixed with a spell?
Maybe?
We lost our GM.
What? No, I'm here. Listen, I've said so many times now, you can literally do anything with magic.
I was proposing that to the group.
Yeah.
Can we help each other with magic? Can we help each other cast
no.
a spell?
Nope.
Couldn't
Nope.
like all
Your
pitch
magic is
in.
yours.
I'll try to fix this colors and everything.
Yeah, I think you might have
Yes.
a better. It seems like you're a little stronger today than I am. The mood and all that sort of stuff.
Esteban, you're going to help me fix your colors.
I don't think I can.
You can't.
Dang.
He could interfere with you, though. Make it
Please
even
don't do
worse.
that.
So let's see here. You're attempting to affect an entire city with magic. A city of people who don't believe. And I am evil Homer. I am evil Homer. Yeah, I feel like that's like a 4. All right, you have a power level of 6. Yes.
Yep.
The thing you're attempting to do is going to be difficult. So you get 2, which makes it an 8, and you're attempting to affect a place that doesn't believe in magic, which brings you up to a 12.
Okay.
This is rough.
I will give it a shot.
6. Perfect. All right.
Yeah.
What does your magic look like as you begin reversing all of the color saturation?
It starts as the purple text floating out, and then have you ever seen the episode of Powerpuff Girls when they start singing and then everything else turns to rainbows and
Yes.
stuff?
Yeah.
Yep.
Because that's what happens as the
Have I
text
seen
passes
Power-
in.
Listen, Cotton, you could just answer yes to half of that question.
But yeah, that's pretty much what happens. Every time the text goes over an object, it becomes bright, colorful again.
Fighting crime, trying to save the world. Okay, here they come just in time. Powerpuff Girls. Samurai Jack, I know it all.
All
Yeah.
the kid shows these days.
Your magic succeeds overwhelmingly so, and you begin reducing the saturation effect, returning the colors to normal, but more importantly, you lighten the atmosphere here. You can see someone's just like, why are we drinking in the middle of the day? Oh, Knight Rider's on.
Well, they said that was too exciting.
Yeah, well, I mean, now they've
It
been drinking in the
was.
middle of the day.
Oh, okay.
Now they're living on the edge.
Yeah, they're halfway there. Whoa.
Oh.
So the gloom that has been hanging over here is still in effect. The original spell. You've only countered the mistakes of, I believe it was Luna's terrible magic.
Yes.
You've undone her magic, and in the process, you feel a little closer to her, right? Like, in order to make your spell with all of your words and stuff, you had to like see her words and like put your words there and like break the words in half and be like, all right, I'll put some new words in here. All the words disappear like a Tetris thing. You feel like you understand the way she puts her spells together, even if when she makes magic, it doesn't look like words and stuff. That's how you see magic.
I appreciate you fixing everything. Actually, I did not mean for that to happen. I don't know how I blundered such an easy spell.
It's okay. It happens to everybody. I couldn't even levitate the boxes earlier.
Oh, well, I guess it's a good thing we have each other here, as well as our cat companions.
Your beautiful cat companions.
Yes,
He's
yes.
very happy with his blue
Well,
colors.
there's only one
You
beautiful
look
cat
so
here.
much better now.
I'm a little confused. Is there more than one beautiful cat here? Amazing.
both-
No, there's
Death
only
glares.
one.
Sorry, the not so beautiful cat is glaring at me.
The next time you're on a broom, just push him off.
Wait, what?
Push him off.
Push him off? What are y'all talking about? You know, I feel like we really need to like try to get our cats to like each other better.
Yeah, well, sometimes Esteban doesn't really like other cats, so
I get that. I get that.
They are quite rude and disrespectful of me.
I'm not talking to you.
Good. I didn't want to talk to you anyway. I have much more pressing people to talk to. Where is that Ronaldo fellow? Starts wandering off.
You find
But
him.
you know, in a
He's
few
the
years
man with
they
the
might
blender.
tolerate each other.
Yeah, they do say that cats mellow with age, so that's what I'm hoping for.
They're literally 1 year old.
Yeah, so you know, we got some time. You know, there's I don't know how to fix that. I don't know how to fix that.
The answer is there is none.
Well, so now we have two options. We now know that there's a witch here under an invisibility spell who has stolen my stuff. And the old lady mentioned there being a witch here who froze the bay. Could this be the same witch?
Possibly. How many witches are in this town?
I don't know. Would the elder witch?
The only person
No?
who'd know is the head of the sanctuary, the church in town,
Mhm.
who's responsible for holding the Walpurgisnacht, or the witch tea party every month.
Okay. Well, clearly we need to go to the sanctuary to try to figure out who all is here and who might be the culprit.
Yes, as soon as the nurse comes back.
Oh, that's right.
1 hour later.
I'm like,
The nurse comes back.
wake up.
What's the plan from here?
Well, how soon until Christmas? We're on the 20th, so we're 5
It's
days
the
away.
20th. You're 5 days away. Yep.
Okay.
Whoa,
so
whoa,
it's
whoa!
still like,
I mean, you're like 4 days away, right? Like you gotta be ready by Christmas Eve, or you're done.
but it's only a town, though, right? We don't have to like do the whole entire world.
No,
so
no, you have to do the whole world.
yeah, you know, and there's
Oh,
two
the
witches
whole-
with brooms.
The whole
One-
world's in gloom.
No,
missed
no,
that?
just here.
Just
Oh, okay.
here. Well, I personally think we should go to the sanctuary. If there's another witch here who might be doing, tricky stuff, I think it'd be best to know about it before we continue further, just in case we happen upon her.
That sounds like a good idea.
Okay. Let's start off.
All right, you make your way to the sanctuary. On the front of the sanctuary is nailed a letter that's just like, "Greetings, fellow witches. I've taken off to the Summer Isles for vacation during this holiday season. If you need any help, just go inside and there's a tea service. No cats allowed."
Well,
So, sorry, Septimus, you'll have to wait outside. Please try to play nice with Esteban. You know, worst case scenario, just block him out, you know?
Are we
He-
going in yet, Mavis?
He exists.
excuse me?
Yes.
I apologize.
Yes,
that
but
was
your
me.
existence is much greater, right? So why
Maisie.
would you even acknowledge such an insignificant being as himself?
While the
See?
two of you are talking, the door opens and a black cat slinks out, and the door continues swinging open, and Rebecca Charity Margrave is there. And both Rebecca and Samantha seem shocked to see you, and they both freeze in place as if you won't be able to see them if they don't move.
Who's this
Uh,
other cat?
realize we
It's the
can-
lady.
See you.
What lady?
right?
It's the,
The
one
lady?
with the eyes. You remember? And the really long name that I forgot again.
The Samantha Chambers Whisker 12th.
Of
14.
course, I have only remembered the name of the cat.
So the cat starts climbing up Rebecca's body and then leaps up onto her shoulder and uses her tail to brush some crumbs off of her face, and then turns to imperiously address Septimus and Esteban from her elevated position and says, "Oh, it's you two again."
What is she saying?
Did she think I just better? Maisie, hold still. I try to jump on the Maisie, who's I'm guessing really short.
Well, now Septimus has to do it too, or he's left out. I'm going to lift me
Let-
onto your shoulder elegantly.
Come on.
Maisie, what is your growth spurt? You're still too short.
That is not nice.
It is true, and you know it.
I just pick him straight up and hold him up with my hands. so he's
Thank
taller.
you.
Yeah, but I'm getting
So I
tired.
think
Now,
you said
who are you?
You said
Mr. Who
Luna's
thinks-
5'8", which for a 13-year-old is pretty dang tall.
That is.
Yeah, I didn't think that through, actually.
So you are way
actually
taller than
13.
everybody else, which means Septimus is now looking down on everyone. Uh,
So I
am Samantha Whiskerton Chambers the 14th. You address royalty of the longest heritage.
Oh, really?
I've heard
Longest
of you.
heritage. Oh, yes.
Lord Esteban, how you've been banned from the King of Cats in every cat hold. It has been generations since a cat has been as insulting as you are. I honestly feel as if I shouldn't be addressing you, but that one teleported onto our broom. A grievous offense, to be sure, and did not even apologize.
What's she saying?
That I need to apologize for invading their broom space. Also, Lord Esteban isn't really a lord. He's been lying this whole time.
But I mean, she cat pathed to you looking for my stolen medicinal goods that were
Yes.
sitting on my belt.
When you say that, Luna, Rebecca turns sharply and almost knocks Samantha off of her shoulder and whispers something in her ear, and the two of them seem to be fighting in intense whispering.
Esteban, what's going on?
Okay.
Can I try to use my listen skill?
Yes.
Can I
Okay.
try to hear the cat?
Come on, 2D.
Yes, roll your... oh, you don't even have a skill to do it. Nope, you do not listen.
Nope.
Should I ask your cat for help?
I should have asked my cat for help.
Maisie,
Aw.
do you want to ask your cat for help to listen?
Sure.
What's your
I
current
don't have
listen?
that, actually.
It's fine. This is why you have a cat. Your cat
Okay.
can give you dice and things that you are not skilled in.
All right.
Give her 3.
Okay, all right. Lord Esteban offers 3 points.
Unless I can give more, but I don't think
No,
so.
you can't give more.
66 then, right?
Mine.
No pairs. Oh
Yeah,
no, double six.
6.
Yep. Okay, you can hear everything they're saying. It's very clear that Rebecca is surprised that Samantha stole the supplies. And Samantha is attempting to convince Rebecca that it's perfectly okay because you're illegitimate no-name witches and she's a very powerful, very noble witch with a fine pedigree. And anyway, they have very important business here. And she saw the two of those cats arguing in a litter box about pooping on each other, and so they aren't even real witches or cats anyway. And Rebecca is like admonishing Samantha, but neither of them are addressing any of you right now.
What?
I beg to differ. We are two wheel witches.
Both of them turn back towards you.
And what kind of noble cat steals from another?
What'd he say? Okay.
I tell you everything.
You dare claim yourself as royalty.
That's the first sensible thing he said.
So the cat
Listen, I
Samantha addresses Maisie, but obviously Maisie, all you hear is meow 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 meow, and says, "You are witches of the lowest pedigree, and you address one of the most powerful witches in history, one who will one day, very soon, be the elder witch. You should have far more respect when speaking to us, as we are an extremely important..."
Respect for a cat that is no better than a thief of the lowest pedigree.
You were not using what you didn't need. Our work here is
I do
extremely
not
important.
use said tools, but this human cat lady does.
He's defending you.
Oh,
Esteban.
So, yes.
Can I try to listen in on the cat's conversation?
Do you want to use magic to learn how to speak cat? You
You
could transform into an actual cat.
I'd rather just do my mountains, forest, and animal sting.
All right, let's try it.
Try that one more
Can I
again.
help with that one, or is that
Absolutely. Yep. As long as she's
Yes.
not using magic, you can help.
I'm giving
Okay.
you 3.
3? Okay, so that's
Look at these cats. They're like, hey, you want to use this skill?
So
Here's
6,
all
so
this
12d6?
experience." Yep. Oh wow, look at these cats coming to talk to each other. I see
Two twos.
Two twos, yeah. All right. You hear the gentle whisperings of cats speaking to each other and can temporarily understand them.
But I can't talk to them?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay.
Esteban, you are the lowest scum possible and completely unworthy to be the cat of a witch. You have insulted the king of cats in this and every town.
But why would you steal my tools because of Esteban? The ones that I was using to provide.
I know
medicine.
nothing about your use of those tools, but we need them
Well,
more.
of course, clearly, if she's so powerful, why cannot she acquire them herself? I thought she was of the highest
if a cat
pedigree.
could be tsundere and blush, it would. But instead, she like curls around on herself and her tail goes straight up, and she's like, I will not speak on this anymore. And Rebecca leans in and whispers to Samantha, and they engage in another whisper battle with each other. It sounds like Rebecca is very angry.
Ignore me.
I kind of want to address Rebecca, if possible.
Esteban, everyone ignores you, including your own party. Probably. I don't know.
Probably.
Don't let me speak for y'all.
It's absurd.
I start scratching him under the chin to make him feel a little bit better.
Did you say
Stop
one of his chins?
trying. Don't. Would you please stop?
This is absurd. Yeah. Welcome, Erosaito. Luna, I believe you said you were going to try to directly speak with Rebecca.
Yes, I was like, well, your cat seems to be doing all the talking. I would like to know, like, if I can get my tools back, or if you'll give them to me willingly, at least. I did work hard for them, and I was using them in order to aid the sick elderly in the retirement home. And they were a present from my mother.
So she turns to look at you. Her eyes are still very stark. But there's a little bit of tears there. And she slowly takes them off the belt and begins handing them to you. But it's very obvious she doesn't want to do this.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I say, why do you hesitate? And why are you crying?
She turns and says something to Samantha, and Samantha says, none of your business. What Rebecca Charity Margrave does is so far beyond your concern that you don't need to rely on her.
But as fellow witches, wait, I can still understand
Yes,
them, right?
you can understand the cats.
Okay, but as fellow witches, is it not better to be able to help each other? I mean, you're more pompous than Lord Esteban here. To the fact that, you know, there's clearly something wrong going on, and you refuse help of willing witches. And not only that, you steal their tools.
So Rebecca pushes her cheek against Samantha's, and they engage in another short battle. But instead of talking to Rebecca, the cat, Samantha, is just like, Lord Esteban isn't an actual regal cat. I have 14 generations of witch cat bloodline. What I need to do to protect my human is entirely my concern.
Well, you've definitely put
How dare you deny my regalness?
You clearly put her in an awkward predicament. Is that protecting her?
She raises a paw, ignoring Luna and pointing towards Esteban's stomach. Doesn't say anything, just points toward it.
What? Why are you pointing at me? Human cat lady. Why is she pointing at me?
Probably because you're very fluffy. as Michi says, you're quite fluffy, to put it nicely.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. I do believe she's trying to insult you.
Samantha says, I can see how regal you are right there. And then she rolls her cat eyes.
This is asking for war.
Whoa!
I
wait a
will
second.
not stand for this.
Well, you're not standing at all.
When you say that, Esteban, a broom appears swoosh, out of the church sanctuary and comes up to Rebecca's hand.
Okay.
I have my tools, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
good.
If you're taking them from Rebecca, you have them.
Yes. Because they won't tell me what they need them for. So I say, well, since you won't let me know what you need these for, then I must simply take them back. And I thank you for being for giving them back. I can't think of the word I was looking for.
She
Cooperative?
nods very slowly, Rebecca.
Yes. Why is she? No offense, Samantha. Why is she so empty-ish? For lack of a better word.
So I'm assuming you're still close to Rebecca, right? When you took the tools?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Samantha gets her front claws out and is about to bop you in the face when you say that. Like,
No.
savage blow for real here.
I'm gonna defend it.
Okay? All right. Make a
I
strength
mean,
roll.
I'm also would drop kick.
You're going to fly from Maisie all the way over there.
Absolutely.
All right. Make a strength roll as well. We're going to need 2
Can't say,
successes.
4d6, right?
Yep. No pairs.
Oh man, what about the no?
Nope, not
Okay.
the interior one.
I tried my best.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm about to get bopped on the neck.
Wow, 2 pairs.
What?
All right, Luna, this is what happens. Septimus tries to get into the way and to block it and is too slow, and then Esteban space jams. Like, you could hear the soundtrack, come on and slam, and welcome to the jam. Septimus intercepts it in a flying dropkick. All of his fur is rippling as he collides, like, whoop, 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 whoop. He and Samantha go flying into the door and roll into a ball and are cat attacking each other. Rebecca seems shocked by this, but isn't moving.
I'll show you, Ron Regal Cat.
Not again.
Macy, get my rapier.
No,
Then my saber.
you can't hold those. You've got paws.
What?
So
I can't breathe.
Can-
while they're fighting, Luna, Rebecca has reached up and like tugged on your cat ear, and with her left hand points out towards the bay.
It's like, yes. What about the bay?
She keeps pointing towards the bay.
Do you want to go to the bay? Or is there something at the bay?
She picks up Samantha and starts mounting her broom.
Okay, well, I want to call my broom as well.
All right.
Wait, get back here. I'm not done with you.
I pick
Come
up
step to
Esteban.
this.
I let go.
Investigate this further. I think she wants us to follow her.
And I'll get my broom when Luna gets hers.
Okay. Yep. You and then in formation the 3 witches fly. I'm sure that our animator would do a beautiful job of like 2 minutes of flying through this town, and you know, we see people that have to get out of the way. They're like, ah! The same guy from before is like, hey, I'm walking here.
Yeah.
You want to investigate the magic that's going on, Luna? I think.
Well,
that's...
I was curious what's going on with her. So I guess if that's related, then yes.
You want to investigate her. You can investigate magic.
Okay.
Yep, you can just use investigate magic spell. What do you want to use it on? Her or the area or the bay or any other keywords that you want to come up with?
Well, she's pointing at the bay, so I'm gonna use it on the bay.
Okay. All right.
Something's going on with that.
You want to ask your cat for help?
May I please have some help, Septimus, with this spell or this thing?
Yes. All of
Okay.
it.
All right, 3 more points.
So what? That gives me to 10d6 because I start with 2.
Yep. That's 5 pairs. Man, Pondo, I want to say that was an amazing roll, by the way. No
Fail.
pairs. Yeah, as you're approaching, the magic in this area seems very shrouded because there's so much of it conflicting with each other. There's no one individual thing you can pick out.
Jeez, this magic, there's so much here. It's like there's multiple spells woven together. I can't decipher anything.
So, Maisie, Luna, Septimus, Esteban, you arrive behind Samantha and Rebecca, who are arguing the entire time on their brooms with each other. But this unnatural ice field becomes more and more apparent. As you arrive directly over it, you can see that there's some sort of weird engram in the ice that looks like an enormous dragon's head that takes up the entire ice field in this circular Half Moon Bay type deal.
Monster.
And Rebecca just kind of floats there and then floats towards Luna very slowly, like backwards, moonwalk style. You can practically hear her broom be like, beep, beep, beep.
Safety always comes first. I'm just kind of staring at her. She kind of backs up. I mean, obviously, I have no idea what's going on. The only thing I know about her is that her cat stole my tools and that she flicked Septimus in the nose and then pushed her off her broom. So I'm very skeptical about
I don't
what
think they pushed Septimus off the broom. I think they dropped her, right?
But Septimus exaggerated.
Oh, yes, that's right. Yep, you're correct.
So Luna doesn't know better.
Rebecca grabs your sleeve, Luna, and like tugs on it twice. And just kind of stares at you, dead eyes again.
I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not quite sure what you're trying to say. Are you good at drawing? Could you draw it out? Or
she gives out a very exasperated sigh. And in the process, Samantha rolls her eyes like, ooh.
Can I try to use magic to understand what she's trying to mean?
Yep.
Yes.
You can.
No?
Yes. Okay. Yes. Fortunately, your target is a witch, so you automatically get plus 20 towards this.
Okay, cool. That's nice.
Witch magic. Your power level today is a 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your difficulty on this is going to be super difficult. It's going to be a -1. So you have a 23.
That's what I need to get?
Yep.
I have a plus.
You just rolled 2d6 and you multiply the result together. You get an 8. Yeah. And what were you trying to do?
I was trying to figure out what she's trying to tell me.
You begin using divination magic. And you understand that there's a dragon under the ice, a frost dragon. One of the King Eukyria's old frost dragons that he used to help bring the countries together. But this one is waking up. And she can't deal with it somehow. Like, she's trying to plead with you to do something because she can't.
I see. I turn to Macy. I'm like, apparently there's a frost dragon from the Great War beneath us and is beginning to waken up, and Rebecca is not sure what to do. But obviously this is what is causing the beta freeze over, and what I can only assume is the gloom in the air.
She shakes her head.
No. That's a separate matter. But obviously a dragon awakening is a pretty high priority.
Maybe it's a friendly dragon.
Is it a friendly dragon? No.
Oh, well.
When you ask if it's a friendly dragon, Samantha just lays down on the broom and rolls over onto her back. You're still in midair, so it's very impressive that she's keeping her balance and just is like so out of this conversation.
So is there a special? So then, were my tools meant to be used for the dragon? Is the dragon hurt?
When you ask that question, Rebecca's eyes kind of fill with tears.
Is it the dragon or yourself that's hurt? Or can you not say?
Rebecca and Samantha don't answer.
Can they not answer?
Is someone else hurt?
No, Arrow, what are you doing? You're making the hat so small. Arrow, no.
Why does she look so angry? All lift me up.
I mean, I think this is when you were about to battle, right? Oh man, I love this cape on Esteban though. It's so good.
It's so funny. I don't like this place. Why don't we just kill the dragon and leave?
Are you mad? Kill a dragon?
It's still asleep. It wouldn't even know.
It would eat you for a very, very light snack. Of course, you don't have much meat on your bones anyway, but that's another problem.
So he would eat you first. That's what you're saying.
Absolutely, but I think I could beat you in a race.
I don't know if that's likely.
Yeah,
Wait,
Samantha definitely laughs at that.
So it's an ice dragon. Just burn it.
I look over at Rebecca and see she's still not answering anything.
Still not answering.
I wonder if there's like a curse on her where she can't talk.
Break the curse. Break the curse.
Can I see?
You can investigate magic.
Okay, I'd like to do that, please.
Okay, yeah. What's your investigate magic skill?
0.
Well, you're gonna need some help.
I'll help you.
How much
I know
help?
you will. I know you'll, Septimus. I know. Thank you. So then that's a 5d6.
66. Right?
66.
If you have a 0 and she gives you 3.
Yes.
Yes, I think.
Or do I get a roll even if I don't have the skill?
Yeah, because she's giving you 3 pairs of dice.
Okay.
So you get 3. No pairs. Yeah, there is definitely magic on her, but it's so twisted in with everything else here. It's like staring into a storm and trying to figure out where one cloud ends and another begins.
Okay. So I want to turn to Macy. I'm like, Macy, I know this is one of your more powerful days underneath the moon. Maybe you should try to see what is wrong. There's clearly some magic upon her to where she can't explain, she can't tell us what is going on.
Esteban?
Maybe you could try lifting it?
Sure, why not?
Can I check to try and figure out what it is first?
Yep. You can investigate
Give
magic.
her 3 points.
Oops, that wasn't what I meant to do.
You roll another 3 dice. So you got a 2 on one end and a 5 on the other. 0 successes, unfortunately. Yeah, you've got the same deal. You're looking at her, and you can see in the area that there's words all over the place, and there's words around here, but they're all mixed together into these weird, jumbled, run-on sentences where you don't get what's going on.
Maybe if we knew what was wrong, we could help more, but I don't know what's going on.
It doesn't seem like that they can explain what is going on either.
So that's when
Seems like they don't wish to explain.
Rebecca slowly floats sideways toward Maisie. This time the beeper is much softer. It's just like beep, beep, beep. And she tugs on your hat and then points towards the ice again.
Would you like us to melt the ice, maybe?
She just stares at you blankly.
I don't know if that's a yes. Maybe blink if it's a yes.
She stares at you blankly.
Stare
What about
For
Samantha?
more than 3 seconds for
Samantha?
yes. Stare for more than 4 seconds for no.
Esteban, those times are too close to each other.
Well, I don't know numbers. I'm a cat.
Ask the other cat. Please.
What am I asking?
If we should melt the ice.
Other Samantha. Hold on, what's the rest of her title? Samantha Whiskerton Chambers the 14th.
She rolls back over and sits on the end of the broom and is just like,
Do you
Yes.
wish for us to melt the ice below us? Or is that a no-no? I figure since we're trying to keep a frost dragon under the water, not outside killing people, I figured that'd be a no-no.
Esteban, I feel like you've already melted the ice between us, and then
I
took
can't...
it out back to a litter box and dumped it there.
Oh, that bad, huh?
Our relationship is not good.
Maybe if you did not insult me, I would have not insulted you.
So she cleans herself real quick and just stares at you.
Maybe you should say sorry, I whispered to Esteban.
Would sorry work?
No. Maybe you should get your witch to deal with this, Esteban, if you care so much.
We're trying to, that's why we're asking. We need answers, and you two are not giving us any. Now, which is it that your master is hurt, or is the dragon hurt?
Samantha looks at Rebecca and then looks back at you and then looks away from you and cleans behind her ear. Yeah. Yeah.
It would seem that you don't wish to become the arch witch. For if you do not like assistance, then why be the head of all witches?
Wow. All right. Remember when Esteban was jump kicking earlier? Samantha is now jump kicking Esteban. Just.
I accept this challenge.
All right. Roll your strength to not get knocked off the broom by this flying ball of fur. Good luck.
I have no idea.
All right, here's what happens. You're all
roll
50
back?
feet above the
Yeah.
air. And Samantha just screeches when you insult Rebecca and leaps over to Maisie's broom and knocks Esteban off. The two of them begin falling 50 feet through the air, and you're getting batted in the nose over and over again until your eyes start watering. She easily weighs like a quarter of what you do. This shouldn't be happening, but she's completely full of fury. Also, you're very slow.
Can I try to get them?
You wanna try to golden snitch them before they hit the ground?
Yeah.
I think that there's a thing called flying without your cat, because that's what you got to do now.
Oh dear, I don't have that.
Oh,
I've got
and
fast
guess
flying.
what? You literally cannot. You cannot attempt this because you can't ask your cat for help on flying without your cat.
Well, I would like to help then, because I actually have flying fast.
All right.
And fly without your cat. Well, I guess that
You
doesn't
just
matter.
you have your cat. You're fine.
Okay.
You just
I
need to
can
fly
with-
fast.
Okay. Fly fast.
All right.
Cool.
You want to get any help?
I'm asking for a lot of help.
Wow. Okay. Didn't need that help anyway. Yeah, Septimus.
Septimus wouldn't have given it.
You're totally surprised as you're suddenly like eye level with Esteban and Samantha as they're rolling around in a ball. You manage to catch them on the end of the broom, and suddenly your whole broom tilts as there's now 3 cats on the end of it. And you do like a motorcycle burnout where you're like at the top and the 3 cats are at the bottom, and you keep moving in a circle.
Save me!
I fly with a load?
I mean, if you just want to hover here, there's no problem, right?
Okay.
You're not under threat anymore. You've caught the cats.
Okay. I want to just hover and just kind of grab them by the scruff and pull them apart from each other.
Esteban, do you resist in any way? Esteban's like, of course, I'd love to cause problems.
I'm a cat.
Of course, I'd love to cause problems. But I'll probably ultimately fail.
Not with that.
You really want to
attitude.
drop to your death, Esteban? You know,
I ultimately failed. It's fine.
All right, you got them apart, Luna.
Okay. Well, I guess I actually have to fly up Esteban to Meishi because she can only hover on her broom now,
Yeah.
right?
So
I will-
Rebecca moves towards you and moves to take Samantha, if you allow her to.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh, why don't you ask Samantha what's going on? I feel like y'all are a little bit better off. I mean, try to be nice about it. I mean, we really need to find out what's going on. You gotta, you have to play to her kind of snootiness, if you know what I mean.
So while
Really-
you're
really-
talking, Rebecca pulls out a spray water bottle and sprays it on Samantha at point blank range. And then there's like a she's rolling up and down the broom, trying to like rub herself off on the brooms. So that
No,
there's
that's
no water
what
on
you
her.
get.
Quiet, Esteban. Did my magic dissipate? I can't understand.
No, you're still here. Yeah,
Okay.
you can understand.
Shh, quiet.
What?
I will drop you.
Can I have
That's
my
very
cat back?
rude.
Yes.
Yeah, toss it up there.
Oh,
Space Jam plays again. I believe I can fly. Maisie manages to catch Esteban while he's like at that perfect moment where gravity's going from up to down.
that was extremely rude.
I saved your life. You're welcome. At least you say thank
I
you.
had it maybe under control.
I mean,
You
you
didn't,
probably would have
Esteban.
bounced
You didn't.
with your belly.
Samantha, Esteban is clearly an idiot.
What?
Samantha turns away from you.
Try to
I
tell
am
she's
also
smart.
I am also clearly an idiot, and you are also clearly the smartest cat around.
That's good. That's good.
But we need your help
To save her master.
to save your master.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, of course you do.
Yes. Are you going to help us? Because otherwise we'll never figure it out.
Yes, only such a smart being as just yourself with such a high pedigree would be able to have the understanding of the situation that
So
us lesser born do not have.
she looks at you, Septimus, and she opens her mouth and she looks very angrily at you and doesn't say anything.
I have some leftover sardines from earlier. Would you like them?
Well, yes, of course. Who doesn't love sardines?
Would you tell us what's going on for some sardines?
She looks at you.
Please?
Samantha, like, sighs and rolls her eyes. To you, Maisie, it sounds like a cat sneeze.
Bless you.
Is that a no? Must be
Fine. No sardines then, because you don't like my delicious sardines that smell so good.
Well, we tried seeing what was wrong with Rebecca. Can we see what's wrong
Rebecca
with
seems totally defeated at this point. She's gone from, like, sitting straight back to, like, now she's leaning forward and barely supporting herself on the broom.
Oh.
And she's slowly hovering back towards the ice now.
We don't have like a dispel
Catch-
magic.
Can I try to heal injuries and diseases on her?
I mean, you could, but she's not injured or diseased.
So we still gotta figure out what's wrong with her. Can I try to figure out what's wrong with her again?
No.
No.
I have an idea.
Okay, what is your idea?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
AP, what does it take to transform into a human?
An excellent question. It requires more magic than you probably have.
More than 4, probably.
Let's see here. The spell is called... I think it's called like Twin or something. That's not it. That's not it either. Cat transformation. You can change into a copy of your witch partner. It lasts for 20 minutes. But while it lasts, you can talk to humans using her voice. It costs 5 magic points.
Ooh.
You said you had
That's
4?
one more than I had.
That's
Septimus!
unfortunate.
What?
Perhaps you can reason with Rebecca if you would transform into a human.
Why don't you do it?
I need a cat nap. A long one.
Oh, $2. But
And
what makes you
so-
think that she'll talk to you guys? Well, I guess she did talk to Samantha.
Fine. Only if you tell me that my fur is shinier than your fur.
Lord Esteban squints.
Do
Do you say that out loud? Yeah.
Lord Esteban is that pleased.
I'll take it.
Weighing the options heavily. But the faster this is done, I can take a chat now.
Very true.
Wait, what did I need to say?
That my fur is shinier than your fur.
Oh my gosh. Is this Septimus offering the sardines? Is that what we're looking
It's
at?
shinier than my fur.
Poof! Instantly
All right.
transforms into.
Luna, there's now a second you on the other end of the broom.
Well, this is kind of weird.
Yeah, there's 2 Lunas.
Looking good there.
No, yeah, I say the same for you.
Rebecca, in the best, like, human-y voice.
I mean, you sound exactly like Luna.
Yes, but it's probably weird to get used to.
So weird. That sounds
Me,
so
my
Can-
mo. Test 1, test 2.
Can she still understand me?
Yeah, she's still a cat and a human
Okay.
at the same time. She gets
Now-
the best of both worlds.
What you'll probably have to do is have your human hover over her. Oh, wait, she can understand me. I don't know why I said you're human. Luna,
Yes.
please hover over to Rebecca so that
Okay.
Rebecca may possibly whisper into Septimus's ear.
Okay. I kind of side broom go boop, boop, boop. Over to Rebecca.
Septimus, you may proceed.
So
This
Rebecca
was
is
your plan.
Rebecca's on the ground with Samantha on the ground next to her, and she's holding her broom up and seems to be preparing to use some kind of magic of some sort. At least she's in like a epic witch casting stance, but nothing seems to be happening yet. But you are now hovering over her.
Rebecca, it's me, Septimus. Do not be fooled by my beautiful exterior.
Oh, you're so sweet, Septimus.
Samantha looks up and is just like, yes, yes, we can tell who you are.
Okay, just checking. Look, we can't help you if you don't talk to us. And so now I am a human and not a cat. And somehow this should make a difference.
Samantha just rolls on the ground real quick and then gets back up in a sitting position and ignores you.
Rebecca, talk to Rebecca.
Yeah. Let's. I lowered the broom to the ground so we're both standing, so she can go stand next to Rebecca. Here you go.
Hello, Rebecca. It is I, Septimus.
Rebecca turns to look at you, and her eyes are even more dead and soulless. You can actually like feel some of your happiness leaking from your body and fading out into existence.
Stop that. Stop that. Close your eyes.
She doesn't close her eyes.
You have to. You have to. Okay, fine. Look.
It's
All
still
right.
happening.
No, look away from me.
Septimus,
Stop.
suck it up. You only have less than 20 minutes.
Okay. Rebecca, Nod at me if you understand my words coming from my
sighs.
face. That's not a nod.
Close enough.
Good enough. That's good enough.
Should we kill this dragon before it wakes up? I don't know how to human. Do you use hands for things? Yes.
Rebecca scoops up Samantha and begins walking across the ice
Nope,
back
you
towards
stop
the
it.
town.
You stop this.
Back
You
to
come
town.
back here.
Grr.
This is not going well.
I wonder
Can I
human
cast a
nuts.
spell and try to read Rebecca's mind?
Yep.
What do you do with this? Why am I so flaily?
Why am I so
I don't know.
Esteban, I hate this. I hate this so much.
You get used to it after a while.
Let's see here. Your magic
Oh,
power right now is 6.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Mind reading spell. Mind reading spell.
Look at my little Septimus. He's so cute.
Sardines.
You want noms?
What's wrong with them?
I'm gonna give you a -5 on this. Impossible for a novice witch.
Okay.
And you get +15. So 6 -5 is 1 plus 15 is 16. Good luck. That is bad. You attempt to read her mind, and you are looking at words, and then the words start locking together to form a wall of words in front of you. And then they just form words like depression, help, and all sorts of other like really creepy messages that just form like this glowing black text around her before it shatters and your magic fails.
What's the where does like a witch's magic come from?
Where do you think it comes from?
The heart?
That's where it comes from then.
Okay.
That's where your magic comes from, at least.
You said we can cast spells to make people happy, right?
Yes, there's a spell that literally makes people happy.
Can I attempt to make Rebecca happy?
Yes. The spell is called
Pep talk.
it's not pain go away. It is not sneeze. A bit of happiness. Difficulty 10. The spell makes the target feel a little happier for one day. During that day, some small pleasant thing will happen to them. However, backfire if you roll 2 6s while casting the spell. Not only does it fail, you end up making that person unhappy.
Oh, she's already unhappy.
Uh-oh. She's already unhappy. More unhappy.
What
Can't
could
be
go
that much
wrong,
worse,
the player
right?
said moments before rolling double 6s.
Don't jinx it.
It's too late. I did it.
This is a difficulty 10 spell, so it's fairly easy. You get a 16. You're casting it on a witch, which is a 15. So you have a... Oh, I'm sorry, a witch. You can't fail this unless you roll double 6s. On a 35.
I will.
So no matter what happens, don't roll double 6s. No boxcars allowed. Yep.
I was going to say she's going to roll 1 and 2. She rolled a 1 and 2.
You cast the happiness spell on her, and for a brief moment, she actually looks like an average human being and reaches up to her throat and then continues walking away.
There's something keeping her from talking.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've said that quite a few times now.
Yeah.
But, I mean, can I try to cast a spell to alleviate whatever is?
What do you think is affecting her?
The dragon.
It seems like there's like some kind of like depression spell on her. like a gloom spell that's slowly sucking the life force out of her.
That is a conclusion you could make.
That's the conclusion I want to try to fix.
Okay. All right. So you are attempting to reverse a spell that sucks the happiness out of her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Your magic power level is 4.
Mm-hmm.
You're attempting it against 10, and you're using it on a witch. So you have a 34. The only way you could fail is by rolling double 6s, and if you do, that would be very bad.
Septimus is right beside you, doing the exact same movement. Trying his best.
Oh my!
We killed her. She's dead.
Oh gosh.
What are the chances? Twice in the same night.
So it's you and your 6s. Like, you were like, look at all these 6s I got during character creation, and I was like, Rebecca
You actually
just
have knocked on wood.
stops walking Maisie and just lays down on the ice and pulls her hat over her head. And Samantha's like walking around her in circles, trying to convince her to get back up.
Oh boy. Oh, what did you do?
Today is just not my day.
Then why are you still casting magic?
Spelling in the rain, moving the crates, and after that, I just
It's even worse, Luna and Maisie and Esteban and Septimus, because a little bit of happiness is being drained out of all of you.
Oh, jeez.
Woe is me.
You gotta fix this.
We're never going to leave. We're gonna
Maisie,
be stuck in
Luna,
this
you can see that
cracker-smelling town.
your eyes to each other are starting to go blank, just like Rebecca's.
You have to fix this as fast as possible.
Yeah.
I
Me
can't
too,
attempt
Arrow.
to,
Me
can I
too.
attempt to undo what she just did?
Yes, you can. How do you want to undo it?
I want to try and make everybody happy again.
Can you define
guess.
everybody?
People in this little circle.
Okay, all right. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. You start with the 6. This is going to be a normal difficulty spell for 7. And you're attempting to activate with people who believe in magic. So even though there's witches here, there's also cats. So you get a 9. So what's that? 4, 7, 9 is going to be 20. And obviously double 6s would be truly horrifying.
Please don't say it.
I mean,
Don't jinx it. Please
don't
don't jinx
roll
it.
it. Just don't roll it.
It can't happen twice, like right after each other.
Why would
Knock on
you?
wood.
Why
Knock
would
on
you
wood,
say
knock on
that?
wood, knock on wood. See, it's the knocking on the wood.
Got a 3 and a 2.
I was
All right.
muted, but I was saying don't knock on wood.
Nobody
Knocking on
actually
wood.
knocked on wood though. That's the...
I did.
wood.
No, I did.
Oh,
Wood
you
right
did?
I was just muted.
I have
All
a
right.
wooden box.
I was saying knock on wood. I was knocking on wood.
Maisie, this for some reason the animator of this anime has an obsession with computer hacking. And we get like a short 3D CG of you like inserting words into a computer program where you're like ha hoo ha hoo ha hoo ha hoo ha hoo ha hoo ha, and it's like a word battle, and you keep like it's like if then and or, and you're just like boom 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 boom. And after a few minutes of this intense magic battle where Luna, Septimus, and Esteban are all watching like snow flying in every direction around Maisie, you guys feel a little better about yourselves. You're kind of back to normal as Maisie's spell takes effect.
Okay, now fix it all the way the other way.
So Rebecca takes the witch hat off of her head and then puts it back on the actual top of it and like struggles to stand up for a moment. Using the broom to like help prop herself up eventually. And just stares at Luna. Just like
Don't look at me. Don't look at me. I had the best intentions.
Maisie, Maisie, make her even less depressed.
Well, I mean, I can try.
That look has mostly left her eyes, but she's still not saying anything.
See, she's better. Now just do it. Finish the rest of the way.
Okay, I'll try to cast a spell to allow her to talk.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
I'm really thinking, why did she not cast these spells on herself already? But you know what? If she is that good of a witch, I shouldn't be saying this out loud.
Yeah, probably.
Macy,
not.
shut me up.
I take off my hat and put it over the top of
I
Esteban.
can't see. I'm blind.
You're fine.
No, I'm not. It's dark.
I'm gonna definitely give this spell a -10 on difficulty.
Okay.
Only a witch of supreme power would be capable of casting it. So you start with a -4. You're casting it on a witch, so you end up with a +16.
Okay.
All right.
Good
Good luck.
luck.
My
Well, that's
God.
not good.
My God. Guess what, Maisie? You have lost the ability to use magic.
Well,
And you
Forever.
can't speak.
Maisie. Maisie.
And Esteban, you are unable to talk about Maisie's not being able to cast magic or speaking.
Must be
Wow, it's gonna be
connected.
trippy. Okay.
Yeah, it's almost like it'd be super difficult to have a conversation.
Oh shit.
Wow, she must be so lucky. And
Damn it! I know the answers now, and I can't. Oh crap.
I have to think. Can I call the elder witch in to try to help?
Yeah.
Can I
How do
send
you
like
want to do that?
Can I send
You gonna
kinda
get a
like
Skype call going?
I'm gonna do like I can't say that. Crap.
FaceTime.
I'm gonna send like an apparition of myself to her.
Okay.
I can't do catchphrases. Say.
I'm going to take my hat back away from Esteban, put it back on my head, and pull it all the way down.
Oh boy.
I just give Macy a hug.
I feel like Arrow's heart is slowly breaking over here. All right. You are attempting to send an astral version of yourself to head to the Elder Witch.
Mm-hmm.
Your spell will succeed, but the Elder Witch is not here. Like when you go to send to her, your astral version just shows up and is like, "Uh-oh, there's no Elder Witch here."
She go to the Summer Isles too. Rip. Okay. Well, the only thing I can think to do is try to reverse the spell that Meishi. I mean, like, I don't know what else to do.
You know, I bet you it won't be that hard, but if you roll 2d6s, it'll be real bad.
I'm sure it'll probably be like game over at that point.
Let's work together. Let's do it.
Uh,
Save our acquaintances.
So
Our
you
friends.
started at a negative 16 plus 20. No. Let's figure this out. You have a 4. You take a negative 10 to reversing the spell. You end up with negative 6 plus 20. You're going to get a 14. That's a 20. Unfortunately, the spell fails. You reach out and try to call upon the magic within your heart. Reverse the spell Maisie has just sealed herself away with. You're confused, like nothing happened. Now Maisie's not talking. You don't sense any magic coming from her. And nothing. You hit a wall. Yes, Amore, I know it's very sad. This is not going anywhere like how I thought I would.
No.
We're all going to die.
The church.
The sanctuary. Do you think there might be something there to help?
Just more than what we got now.
That's a great point, Esteban. Hop on the broom with me and or do you want to stay with?
I blame Lexi.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Too real. Too real.
I can't help that I rolled 2 double sixes twice in a row. I want to do is Esteban coming with me, or is he gonna stay with?
Is the whole party going to the sanctuary? Because I mean, if nothing else is happening, Rebecca is walking there across the ice.
Dude, just come on, Maisie, we gotta go.
But they can't fly, so I mean.
No, they can still fly.
Oh. So they have enough magic to fly?
I can't talk about her not being able to talk.
So broom skills aren't actually under the magical thing. It's just something witches can do without magic.
Okay. All right. So I want to fly to the sanctuary.
Okay. Yep. You all fly to the sanctuary. Rebecca starts setting out the tea service for you. There's lots of little sandwiches.
We have no time for finger food.
No, they were already there. Many of them look half eaten. Several of them are
sandwich.
Like BLTs, but all the tomato is gone from all of them, so it's just lettuce and bacon.
That's great. I'll have some of those.
And she pours some lukewarm tea out for all of you. She seems a little bit more animated now that she's not hung down with horrible depression magic. Or even more horrible,
that's
maybe
lovely.
double depression magic, I guess.
That's all lovely, but let's...
There has to be a book here somewhere that...
When you say that, she slams a book down in front of you.
Oh, lovely.
Okay. Hopefully it's not a magic book because...
It is a magic book.
Okay.
And it's on the subject of spell misfires.
Okay.
That's
I want to
beautiful.
Esteban, not now. I'm
sorry.
Yes, I should turn off this magic. Ah, curses. Okay. All right. Septimus, I'm gonna need your help with this.
Flex his little kitty paws.
I have a reason.
I feel like Septimus suddenly has a bandana on.
Jeez, Arrow.
Do.
It's like some like strange wind that like no one else like feels, and it's like blowing in it.
Of course. This is this is Studio Ghibli. I know how it goes.
Okay, so I have to roll. I have one. Guess you can give me all three.
Mm-hmm.
How are you helping Septimus?
By posing really cool and inspiringly right next to the book.
At least 20%. Cool.
That's the book. You can do it. I believe in you, in like little cat poses. Like, yeah.
I'm gonna pick up Esteban and just stop petting him.
All right.
That's an 8d6.
Okay. Stop. Stop. This is not the time.
I think you failed.
Where are all my doubles when I roll
I
this
know.
stuff?
There's so many sixes scattered throughout it too. That's the worst part. Yeah.
My
You look through
dramatic
the book,
poses.
you keep looking through the book. Rebecca is looking at you like she's pleading with you to find something, and you just can't find anything relevant in the book because you're like flipping through so fast, sweat's coming down your face. Septimus is like standing right next to you doing like cheerleading stuff, and you're just like, no, where is it?
Amazing. Read. Maybe.
I'll attempt to read the book.
All right, you haven't thought this completely
if
through,
Esteban
but
helps
very
me.
well.
I'll help up there, pull through.
Okay. I guess you have 66 to throw on this. Nope. You steal the book from Luna and start going through it. It's pretty dense. And you were never that good in school at reading magic books, apparently.
Nope.
No training in it. Esteban, how did you even help? I'm sorry, I skipped over that part.
It was there pointing. It's like, what's that word? Right there. What about that one?
Prognostication.
Is there any normal books to read?
Oh man, I feel like this is the part of the anime where things are getting really dark. Like the sun is setting, there's some ominous music playing. There's a misty chill that rolls in off the bay and is covering like the bottom 2 inches of the floor in cold mist.
Okay, I have
Maisie
an
can't
idea.
talk.
I'm gonna hand Luna the magic book back and give her a sad look.
I have
Give
an
her a
idea.
sad look too. Like, I'm sorry.
Let's all get some rest. Pick it up after a nap. My goodness.
That's your idea?
What else do we have?
I pick up Esteban and give him a hug.
Rebecca finds a like pew and puts her hat over her head and just lays down in it.
Perhaps if we get some rest, we'll be better at everything.
I don't.
Yeah, Samantha starts cat laughing when you say that, Esteban.
I don't hear you coming up with ideas.
I don't know what to do. I keep failing at everything.
This is really bad because you guys have some good ideas, but you just keep failing your roles so badly that like I want to throw you about here, but we've painted ourselves into a corner.
I mean, is there
no hope?
There's always hope.
When you awaken the next morning, it is 10 hours later, Esteban. You have all of your cat magic back.
Thank goodness.
There are some nice crumpets and scones and some English breakfast tea. And as the 3 witches are sipping, there's a sound like ice cracking. And then the building starts shaking.
That's not good.
Yeah, Rebecca kind of has a look like that's not good as well.
We should go fix this.
No, yeah, because I'm so good at fixing everything, huh?
Read the book real quick, if possible.
It's a new day. What does your magic say about this day?
It's the 21st, right?
It is the 21st.
Oh man, I think it might be worse actually. It is. My magic's at a 3.
It's better than mine would be.
Yeah. I mean, can I attempt to try to read the book again? Like now that I'm rested?
I'll allow it. If only because we only have like 6 minutes left.
Okay. Septimus, I need support, please.
All of it.
I beg of you.
I feel like Septimus is rolling in experience.
It's hip. It's like Sebastian jump.
Yeah,
So
because
it starts. It's like you can do it. You can do it.
So I do an 8d6 again.
Wow, Esteban is so tsundere. He finally started to lighten up when he did that double dropkick. Wow, that looks like it's 2 successes. Wow. Okay. In this book of curses, there is spell failures. There's a curse, and you cover the specific magic that Maisie already affected everybody with, where you fail the happiness test. I guess everybody's failed that so far now.
That was Luna.
That was Luna. Yeah, you find your own spell failure.
I tried to stop the sucking of the happiness.
However, also included in one of the subchapters is an Ursula like voice stealing kind of spell where someone can trade away their ability to do magic in order to attempt to do something really, really great. And one of the things that's in there is sealing a dragon so that it doesn't wake up.
Oh, I see where this is going. So I'd give up my magic to seal the dragon?
Somebody already did. The seal is breaking.
Was it Rebecca?
I mean, that would be a pretty logical assumption.
Yeah, it would.
So she cast a spell and it failed, and her magic is gone.
Is there any way to give it back to her?
I mean...
Is that covered in the book?
I mean, you can do anything with magic.
Okay, I wanted to try to... Oh man, this could go really, really bad. I want to try to...
Yes? Yes?
Give Rebecca back her magic.
Yes? Anything else?
Wait, can Maisie cast magic?
Both of them? Or will that raise the difficulty if I try to do both of them at the same time?
It will, but not that much.
Okay, I'll do both.
It's already going to be super bad.
I can't just buy while my friends are like, like this.
Gotta throw everything we got.
All right, good luck.
Yeah.
You are casting it on a pair of witches. which is good for you because they super believe in magic. They literally couldn't exist without it. Oh shit, they aren't witches anymore. Well,
I super believe in magic.
that's true. I'm still gonna give them a 20 anyway. They literally, because they still got broom stuff. They believe in it even if they don't have it. So yeah, we'll make it a 19.
Negative 19
minus
or 19?
15 on the spell, so you end up with a +4. What's your daily magic power?
3.
You need to roll 7 or less. There's not that many number combinations that are going to get you that. All right, you prep to cast the ultimate spell. Oh no, that's 12. Okay. You prep to cast the ultimate magic and you're just way too hasty and you do the spell too fast.
Oh.
Maisie, you almost feel your magic quiet slip.
She's the only one that can roll.
She's the only one who still has magic left. I feel like that's the end of the episode. Is as Luna casts this magic, Maisie, you can just grasp your magic. Esteban, you almost feel like you could talk about stuff again. And then an enormous dragon pops out of the ice, and Luna is thrown sideways. Septimus is freaking out. There's a frost dragon rising into the air. There are people that are still, like, going about their life in the town. Like, someone notices a dragon and is like, that's improbable. I don't see that every day. That's it.
Boy, the floats sure are good this year.
Well, on to the next. Well, let's just go home.
That's the end of the episode. That's what we've got.
That's
Probably
so,
shouldn't have trusted it to two baby witches. That doesn't sound like their fault at all.
No, it's
so
definitely
bad
not your
report
fault.
too.
where everything just like continues to go to crap. Like over and over again. Like you try and it always fails. It's like when she's going, trying to save Madoka. Sorry for my terrible rolls, guys.
It's okay.
I listen, everybody tried really hard here. Like,
Yeah.
there was a lot of effort, and I appreciate it. I'm sorry that the dice rolls didn't go your way. It was heartbreaking for everyone involved.
Well, we can just leave now.
Yeah, don't worry. The redemption arc is next episode. Just
Oh, good.
kidding. I do know that I probably am going to run this system again in the future. I know that one of my stream partners, Kelsa, really wanted to play this super bad. So I don't know if we want to play again. Maybe we can.
Yes.
We'll talk about it later. Instead, let's talk about now. Oh, Arrow might be drawing something. Oh no, I thought he was about to type something, but instead it's
About me and my terrible rolls.
I don't know. It could be a
Yeah.
cumulonimbus cloud. I don't know. Yeah, how did we feel about this system?
Oh, she's dropping. It was fun.
I liked it.
It was interesting,
Great.
trying to get less smaller rolls and bigger rolls.
Mhm.
I usually roll super low, so I love this system.
It worked out for you really well too, because you did roll super
The only
low.
thing that's trippy is that you have to get pairs.
I think I only rolled one or two things that were too high, and one of them was the 2 6s.
Yeah, I mean that's a bad one.
Yeah.
Bad.
I got doubles twice.
Yeah, I'm not real big on the paired thing, but other than that, I like the setting of the system.
I gotta go. My baby's awake.
Yep.
Super
Okay.
fun. You guys are great. I just followed all of you on Twitter. Everyone, hey, in the chat, go do that too. And I gotta go. I'm so sorry.
Have a good night.
Yeah,
Thanks
it was
for
so
coming.
fun.
I'm gonna turn this off so it doesn't ruin your
Excellent.
stuff. Okay, bye.
Twitch.tv/PrettyIdeal at PrettyIdeal right there. Y'all follow, like, subscribe. Lexi, let's outro to you. Yep,
I'm
we
so-
see that
I'm
bye.
s-
We see
I'm
it.
so
Arrow.
depressed. I'm so depressed
know.
after that game.
I know. Normally we end on a happy note for these kind of shows.
Yeah, I know. I know.
The three of us will be back next week for Maid RPG, probably. And this time, I think maybe we could play in a maid cafe where everybody is serving customers rather than just a particular master. I
That
thought that
sounds
might be
cool.
interesting. So not only would your maid have a specific personality, you would also pick the persona that they have just to make things even more complicated.
Is there gonna be like a senpai that like works at the
I mean, one of you could be senpai.
well, I'm talking about like, a male senpai. Like, so they're like not only trying to impress the customers, but you're also trying to steal the eye of senpai.
He's like the cook.
We'll work
The
on
cook.
it.
Yeah,
What
the
is this,
cook, there you
Blend
go.
S? Yeah.
Like Kaicho made sama.
We'll talk about it during the week.
That's what we should watch. We should watch that for research. Kaicho made sama.
I mean,
Watch it anyway.
it sounds like you need to watch Blend S.
I have not watched that. I'm currently watching High School DxD.
Yeah, I know. We briefly covered that disaster zone.
It's actually I really like the anime. I mean, you don't have to get watch it and without with the stuff.
The stuff. Okay.
Yeah. Because if you watch it on
Not
Blu-ray,
family friendly. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
yeah, they don't block out the biddies, but
They flaunt
but it's
them
actually good. They do flaunt them like every chance they get. But
Mm.
like it's actually like the story is pretty good in my opinion. There's lots of funny moments, and yeah, the fight scenes are pretty awesome too. So, but yeah, sorry, tangent. We're doing outros.
We were. I'm pretty sure what I know of High School DxD comes from a old webcomic where they took the storyline of High School DxD and played it out like it was a Pathfinder game. Shit was insane. It was insane. So many failed rolls, kind of like tonight. Did we cover that you're a League streamer?
Yeah, well, I think at the beginning, yes.
Well, let's cover it here in the outro, just to remind
sure.
anyone that's made it the whole way through. And now that they know that you're bad at rolling.
and at YouTube. I mean, generally, like, in other games I've done fairly well. It's just
That's
this.
true.
I started off pretty strong. I mean, besides, trying to rub the cat belly, that was like my first mishap. Other two spells went great, and then it's just like went straight downhill from there. Could even follow my kitty. But yeah, I stream League generally when I'm not, doing RPGs with you. Which are we doing? Will the restart be?
We'll have to check with everybody. I think that
Okay.
EQ's away from home, but
Okay.
we'll see.
Alrighty. But yeah, so when I'm not, doing RPGs with you, I play League of Legends, and I've started playing Summoner's War, which is kind of like an adult version of Pokemon. I mean, adult version. I mean, I still play Pokemon, but like this is one where you can actually pay money to like get better stuff. You be play to win, and you can have runes like upgrade your monsters, and you fight PvP.
Are there
and stuff.
EVs?
There's some pretty like there's there's not EVs, but like there's some pretty
I don't
scandalous female monsters in there.
All I care about is the ability to make 1 million monsters out of one monster.
Well, I mean,
EV squad right there.
not sure if
represent.
you're gonna do that. I don't know, but yeah. So I started trying, doing that as well. But yeah, mainly League still. So started drawing again though. A little bit. So, yeah, I got Apple Pencil, so I've been trying to put that to use.
Cotton, what do you got going on?
Not much.
Excellent. Pondo. You say not much, but I want to point out if people Google your name, stuff shows up.
I'll do that right now.
I don't know how.
Because I used SEO tags for you on your YouTube videos. And now your name shows up on Google. And everything's being attached to it. Speaking of a man filled with SEO, let's talk to Pondothemad.
Yeah, I Pondothemad. I play video games and stuff, and I'm starting a Tuesday night show, which is D&D-esque, but more of the Shadowrun style. I also have a Discord where I'm running a play-by-post of 5e. I would drop a link, but I don't know if I can on your server, Arthur.
You could just send it to me on Discord, and I will re-Discord it. Sure, why not? Arrow, you're really breaking my heart with how sad she is right now. I know I've been emphasizing that she's like a soulless. Oh man, this hurts me, man. How do you always draw such sadness? I'm breaking your heart. I bet there's a question mark. There it is. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. No, there was.
Oh. I tried, man. I tried to get him back on the right track.
I tried. I mean, because I didn't. Luck was not there.
Yeah, I got some stuff that I need to edit out real quick, then send up on the YouTube. I gotta put up the Tuesday night show, the episode 0 on YouTube as well. So
Okay.
yeah, both places at the respective website / Pondothemad.
All right. Well, we'll be back next week for another episode of something like this, except hopefully with a lot more joy and happiness, but probably an equal amount of witch hats and magic. So, yeah.
I won't be a pompous cat. So.
Arrow.
You did that. You played that role so well, though. I'd just say.
Yeah, yes. You're very good at playing a pompous cat.
Yes.
Arrow, you got any closing words for us? It looks like you're almost drawing something. Man, you did a lot of work this time. Have you upped your speed? I feel like you normally get like 10 pieces done, but you got
too much inspiration from me.
Barely detailed pieces in here too.
Be sure to follow that.
Always go to @bcurvello. Yeah, it's true. You can't talk. We're working on it.
Is he typing something?
I bet it's because it's adorable. Witches.
I'm really sorry. This ended this way.
This way.
I'm going to bed now. Very, very sad. Thank you for all involved.
I'm sorry.
How do you think we feel? We failed.
I'm sorry. I couldn't do anything, Arrow.
Everybody happy.
We're all sad together, okay? We're all in a boat of sadness, and there's a frost dragon over us. All right. That's it for this episode. Thanks so much for coming out, guys. Yes, it was fun. Have a good night. I feel like we're all really drained. Like that last set of rolls just sucked the energy right out of us.
It was just like knockdown after knockdown. It was just I didn't want to roll anymore. I was like, do I have to roll?
You're the one that could.
Like,
That's the problem.